hockey game is 70 minutes of playing time long, 35 minutes each half. During the 70 minutes, your body uses various systems to keep you going. These are the ATP-CP system and the lactic acid system and the aerobic system. ATP stands for adenosine phosphate and CP stands for creatine phosphate. Your ATP system is anaerobic and powers your muscles for 1 to 4 seconds. After this, the CP part of the ATP-CP system kicks in and powers you for a further 4 to 10 seconds. Lactic acid is the waste product produced by muscles. It is used similarly as the ATP-CP system, anaerobically. This fuels your body from 10 seconds up to 2 minutes. After this, your body will need to supply your muscles with oxygen to keep it performing. This is when the aerobic system kicks in, supplying oxygen to resynthesize your ATP-CP and lactic acid systems. Everybody has a response to exercise, which involves the respiratory system and circulatory system. In hockey, you would use your ATP-CP system when performing a short explosive action such as a drag-out or a hit in a penalty corner or a stroke. See how the player explosively pushes the ball into the goal, all within a few seconds. This would use the energy in the ATP-CP system as he doesn't maintain this intensity long enough to use the lactic acid system. ATP-CP cannot continue to be used once it has been used up. It needs time to resynthesize itself, which is why you can't maintain a high intensity of exercise for a long period of time. In a hockey game, a player would use his lactic acid system if he was sprinting up the field with the ball or sprinting up the field to support the ball carrier. Here you can see a player running up the field with the ball. This would use the lactic acid system because he is maintaining a high intensity for more than 10 seconds but less than 2 minutes. Although he does not have the ball for more than 10 seconds, he will have been sprinting as support for the player who passed the ball to him. However, you cannot continue using the lactic acid because the byproduct that it creates fatigues you, and as you continue to fatigue, you cannot flush this chemical away. This is the burning that can be felt in the muscles during and after exercise. Your aerobic system is the use of oxygen to resynthesize the ATP-CP and lactic acid systems. However, your body cannot resynthesize this ATP energy very quickly, meaning that it is impossible to maintain your highest intensity while using it. It is not like ATP-CP or lactic acid in a sense that it can't run out. Because you are using oxygen, you have an unlimited supply of energy to fuel yourself with. In a hockey game, you are constantly using your aerobic system, any time that you aren't performing your highest intensity. This is so that your body can recover and resynthesize the ATP-CP and lactic acid systems to perform at a high intensity once again. The respiratory system is the system that is responsible for inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide from the body. It involves the lungs and the heart, where the lungs breathe in the oxygen and send it to the right side of the heart. From there, the oxygen is absorbed into the blood and travels to the left side of the heart. From there, it is pumped through to the body. This action is part of the circulatory system, which involves the heart, arteries, veins, and capillaries. The arteries are which carries the oxygenated blood around the body, and then the capillaries are what pushes the blood into the muscles. The deoxygenated blood then makes its way back up to the heart and is pumped into the lungs by the pulmonary artery, the only artery that carries deoxygenated blood, so that the carbon dioxide can be exhaled and more oxygen can be inhaled by the respiratory system once again. Short-term responses to exercise. Because the heart is needing to pump more oxygen to the muscles in order to resynthesize the ATP-CP and lactic acid systems, the heart rate will increase. The body's need for more oxygen to fuel your muscles will mean breathing will deepen and become quicker. Sweating is another short-term response to exercise. This will happen because your body is trying to cool itself down with fluids, i.e. sweat. This is why you become thirsty while exercising. Your body is requiring more fluid to cool it down and create more sweat. Long-term responses to exercise. As you continue to perform at a high intensity, the muscles surrounding your heart will strengthen and the walls of your heart will thicken, creating a larger capacity for blood. Because the muscles around your heart are stronger, the heart will find it easier to pump blood around the body. This will increase your resting heart rate. Along with muscles, the diaphragm will become stronger, allowing you to increase your oxygen intake over time. As you continue to perform at high intensities, as you do in hockey games, the flushing of lactic acid around the muscles will decrease in consistency because your body has fatigued. This will leave you with a sore feeling after performing at high intensities. The muscles, bones, and ligaments will become stronger to cope with additional stress and impact that is put them through.